G'day and welcome to this catch up with the Jesuits. I'm Julian Butler, a Jesuit scholastic in Melbourne, and I'm joined today by Jesuit scholastic Isaac Demase in Sydney and Jesuit priest Father Kieran Gill in Adelaide. G'day.
Good to be with you, Julian.
Hi, Julian. Hi, Isaac.
Isaac, this year is being described as an Ignatian Year. It's the Ignatian Year. Can you tell us why and what that means?
So the Ignatian Year started, Julian, on the 20th of May, celebrating the 500th anniversary of St. Ignatius being hit by a cannonball, of all things, in Pamplona. And it'll run till the feast of St. Ignatius in 2022. In the meantime, there'll also be the 400th anniversary of the canonization of St. Ignatius, along with St. Francis Xavier and St. Philip Neri and a couple of other Spanish saints. But the Ignatian Year is using these anniversaries for Jesuits and those in the Ignatian family to reflect on what do we draw from the life of Ignatius in proclaiming the gospel, in living our Christian life. How do we use this Ignatian charism in our work, in our prayer, in our everyday living? And so these two anniversaries of a cannonball and a canonization are really fantastic markers for us to reflect on that. And the theme for the Ignatian Year is to see all things new in Christ.
Thanks, Isaac. Father Kieran, one of the things that's animated the life of Jesuits and companions for centuries now is devotion to the Sacred Heart, and it was the Feast of the Sacred Heart last week and celebrated across Jesuit schools and parishes and elsewhere. Could you tell us a bit about that devotion and why it's important to the Jesuits?
Yeah, sure. So in the spiritual exercises, St. Ignatius encourages us to pray for a deep interior knowledge of the Lord and to pray for the grace to love him more intensely and follow him more closely. And so Jesuits have sought that heart-to-heart knowledge with Jesus in different ways throughout the centuries. Someone like St. Claude La Colombière in the 17th century in France, he was a spiritual director who really helped St. Margaret Mary Alacoque, one of his directees, to experience her visions of the Sacred Heart of Jesus and to share that devotion to the heart of Jesus with others, and to help people contemplate how much Jesus' heart is breaking with love and beating with love for us, and desiring us to receive love and mercy and forgiveness and compassion. And since the 19th century, successive popes have entrusted the Jesuits with a special mission of promoting devotion to the heart of Jesus, and that's continued on today through the Pope's Worldwide Prayer Network. And that's a way of offering all our prayers, works, joys and sufferings of the day to the Lord, and uniting them with the offering of the Mass, and being in solidarity with those in need as well in our community.
Isaac, you talked before about seeing all things new in Christ, and to do that is to live with joy, I suppose. What's given you joy this week?
Well, there's been a couple of challenging situations for me this week and a couple of thought-provoking bits of material to read. And so you sort of think, well, where's God this week? But it's actually reflecting on the week, the conversations naturally and situations that have just popped up throughout the week. And you realise that pilgrim way of the week, so many different examples I think of, a chat here, a laugh there, has really been a source of joy for me this week.
Thank you. And for you, Father Kieran, what's given you joy? Where have you seen that outpouring of the Sacred Heart? Yeah,
so for me, witnessing acts of solidarity this week. At the moment, we've got, as we speak, there's 65 Year 12 students in an activity called The Cage, which is a 24-hour solidarity event to support Jesuit refugee service. So witnessing the solidarity and the enthusiasm of those students. And also we've had exams this week for Year 10s and 11s. So again, seeing that solidarity in the way that they're supporting each other, going through their exams, and just, in the day-to-day life of the school, that's been a consoling thing to see. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Father Kieran and Isaac. You've gone dark on us there, but we thank you both very, very much for being with us. Cheers.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.